I want to start with news coming in from the capital, Delhi, where Sonia Gandhi, the president of the Congress party, has responded to claims from Natwar Singh in an exclusive interview to Headlines today. Sonia Gandhi told our executive editor Javed Ansari that she would write a book of her own and the truth would be revealed. She went on to say that she's seen her mother-in-law riddled with bullets, her husband assassinated by a bomb, and she asked, "Do you think Natwar Singh's revelations would upset me?" She went on to say this is not the first time something like this has been done to our family, and going on to say, reiterate that she would write a book of her own. Ashar Khan joins us on the phone line for more on this story. Ashar, Sonia Gandhi clearly hurt by the allegation or by the claims made by Natwar Singh in his book, and now responding with a rather strongly worded statement, adding that she will put her own claims in a future book of her own.
Well, in fact, since that interview has come, we've seen that the Congress party and the former ministers who were ministers in the UPA government have come out very strongly in support of the Congress president. So by and large, it is the Congress president who's been backed by the entire Congress party. We've seen that all through the day also there have been reactions which have been coming in of senior Congress leaders who are backing the Congress president and clearly ridiculing and questioning Natwar Singh's claims and the timing of Natwar Singh's book. So clearly we're seeing that everybody united with the Congress president as far as Natwar Singh is concerned.
Ashar, you know, the part of the hurt probably stems from the fact that Natwar Singh revealed conversations that happened privately between them, particularly one where she and her daughter Priyanka visited him earlier this summer and asked him not to release the book which contained these claims.
Well, absolutely. In fact, those conversations are also there. But apart from the fact which others are also saying, in fact, as senior leader of the Congress and former minister of the UPA government, Ambika Soni, said that it does not behoove anybody of any stature to let out conversations which have happened in private. That is something which is bothering or which has hurt the top leadership of the Congress party. And on the other hand, as we can clearly see from the statement of the Congress president, I mean, she's invoking the name of the family and clearly saying that there have been lots which the family has gone through, and these are mere blips which keep on happening now and then. So that is the exact import of the statement of the Congress president.
And Ashar, you know, the Congress at this stage, of course, saying that, and we heard Ambika Soni earlier saying the only reason Natwar Singh is making these claims now is because he wants to sell his book. Fact of the matter is, they're still damaging claims.
Well, absolutely, that is there. But what the Congress is saying that if these are claims, they should have been reported then and there. And the other thing is that these claims need to be backed up by proofs, in the sense that yesterday, the Deputy Leader of Opposition, Anand Sharma, who's also seen a Congress leader, said that why did Mr. Natwar Singh then and there, if he saw that something illegal was happening, something which was not according to constitutional norms, propriety was happening, why did he stand up then and there? So, and also using words like prima donna, authoritarian, all this they say is just demeaning, distasteful, and clearly for cheap publicity. Now, these are the words which have been used by senior Congress leaders against Mr. Natwar Singh.
All right, Ashar, stay with us. Javed Ansari, our executive editor, joins us live right now for more on the story. Javed, you were there when Sonia Gandhi made those comments. Help our viewers understand the context in which she spoke them.
Well, the context is obvious. The context was in response to what Mr. Natwar Singh has said, both in his interview and in his book, which exclusively to Headlines Today and Aaj Tak. And I asked her pointedly, as she was leaving Parliament, what her reaction was, and she says, just wait, I will be writing a book and then the whole truth will come out. When asked if she was hurt, did she feel betrayed or saddened by what Mr. Natwar Singh had said in his interviews and in his book, she then got a bit animated. She says, do you think I should feel sad or hurt? I've seen I've lost my husband. I saw my mother-in-law's body being riddled with bullets. And is this the first time something like this is happening? Do you think these small things will phase us? This is not the first time something has happened, and let them continue to do what they want. I'm not this is not going to disturb me in any manner.
You know, Javed, I asked this question to Asher as well, and from your own experience of speaking to and reporting on the Congress for years, the fact of the matter is that Sonia Gandhi did apparently meet Natwar Singh, and she did try to convince him not to release this book, presumably because there were damaging claims in there, and some truth to those claims, one would assume.
Well, there is no denying the fact that Mrs. Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka went and met Mr. Natwar Singh. But now what transpired at that meeting, only the three people involved would know. So therefore, I am not in a position to either lend any credits or to debunk anything that is being said, and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi has not said a word about that. Having said that, there is an old association. Mr. Natwar Singh has many times on record claimed that he has served with 4 generations of Gandhi, starting right from the time of Jawaharlal Nehru. So therefore, there is no denying the fact that they were very close, and there's also no denying the fact that they fell out in the aftermath of the Walker Committee report revelations, and the Prime Minister and Mrs. Sonia Gandhi were under tremendous pressure from the opposition.
Javed, do stay with us on that point. I want to bring in from the BJP, Siddharth Singh. Mr. Singh, you know, the Congress is saying Natwar Singh's claims are the claims of a disgruntled man, a man who just wants to sell more copies of his book, that he was merely upset about being thrown out of government on the BJP's insistence. What do you make of that?
Well, I don't think Congress has anything better to in their defense. They can't really put up a logical defense to what the interview happened of Natwar Singh on Headline Today. So, except that Sonia Gandhi has said, I will reveal, I'll write another book. Well, that's all which has come up. But Mr. Natwar Singh's revelations have certainly exposed the renunciation drama enacted by the Gandhi family as well as the Congress to tell the nation that she has sacrificed, and you know, certain people even compared with Mother Teresa's sacrifice. So that farce has been exposed. And secondly, something which has been written not only by Mr. Natwar Singh, but earlier also like Mr. Baru and etc. They all have said very clearly that the real center of power was at not at 7 RCR, but it was at 10 Janpad. So that has come out very clearly in the interview, and I think that also becomes important because it is short-circuiting the Official Secrets Act.
Yeah, and I want to put that point to you in the BJP. You're in power right now. If the Official Secrets Act has been has basically been broken down over here, are you going to launch an investigation against Pulok Chatterjee, Sonia Gandhi, members of the PMO under Manmohan Singh, perhaps the former Prime Minister himself?
Well, I can't really comment on that, but it's a serious charge, and I'm sure the government will look into it in detail. But certainly, if a cabinet minister is not allowed to call for the files from the Prime Minister's office, then certainly a cabinet rank, in this case Sonia Gandhi being the chairperson of NSE, doesn't have any right or morality to call up files coming from the Prime Minister.
So prima facie, there may have been a transgression of the Official Secrets Act?
Certainly. It looks to be what Mr. Natwar Singh has said on the basis of his interview.
And you as the BJP would want an investigation?
Well, I can't really say. It's for the government to decide.
All right, fine. Siddharth Singh of the BJP, thank you for speaking to Headlines today. Siddharth Singh telling us that on the face of claims from Natwar Singh, there seems to be a transgression of the Official Secrets Act, and he will leave it up to the government, the NDA government, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, to decide whether there should be an investigation into this possible crime.